Hi, everybody. This is Crystal Proxmire with Oakland County Times. We're here today with Chris Swanson, who is running for governor of Michigan. How are you today?
I'm great. Thank you for having me.
Well, thanks for doing this. Can you just tell us why you've decided to run?
Well, that's always the number one question wherever I go. It's why would you put everything on the line to go and be the governor? And I'm going to tell you why. Because anytime you want to do something at a great influential level, it's going to take a pound of flesh to do it. And you got to be ready to do it, which means having a background that's been proven during chaos and crisis, but also healing people. There's no better spot for me to do it. I'm not interested in any other political spot. Coming from a sheriff of a big county and handling issues and doing with a fist of iron and a hand of velvet, it just is the best position, the best timing, and I'm excited for it.
What are some of the things that you'd like to work on if you're elected?
Well, everything goes against three tenets: protect, serve, and unify. And if it protects people, businesses, rights, this state, I'm all in. If it serves people, that's what leaders are ought to do is to serve people sacrificially. But if it brings people together, and of course in Flint, we know what unity looks like when the George Floyd protest happened. You know, we stepped in there, we walked as a community. So unity doesn't mean uniformity, but people are exhausted about division. They're exhausted about the hate. So whatever policy, whether it's education, economy, whether it's healthcare or environment, it has to protect, serve, and unify the state.
Can you tell us a bit about your professional background and the skills you bring to the table?
So I've been with the sheriff's office since 1993. June 2nd, I started, so I'm in my 34th year. And Genesee County is a big county, you know, like Oakland and Metro Detroit's the fifth largest in the state. And I've worked my way from deputy all the way up to the sheriff, which is in all of our history the first time anybody's done that since 1836. In the meantime, I went to Michigan and here in Flint, and I became a faculty member after I graduated with a master's in 98. So I've been on faculty since 1998, 28 years in public health administration. My wife and I met her in jail. She was a social worker, so don't judge when I say that. We've been together for 31 years, got two great kids that are both married, but we're also business owners. She operates her small business. She's a travel agent, and she also owns a warehouse that buys overstock items from Amazon and Target and liquidates them. So our background is very much working class, hard, you know, labor to just grind it out every single day. But I'm in the service industry, and I've been my whole life.
What are some of the ways you've been involved in the community?
Well, you can go and do a Google research on all the things that we've done that have gone statewide, nationwide, and global. And starting with, you know, our Ghost Human Oppression Strike Team that goes after predators and pedophiles that attack our most vulnerable. Ignite, which is our education model, which is inmate growth naturally intensity through education. We launched it September 2020 and gives those that are incarcerated a pathway never to come back because they're not reoffending, readdicting. And Ignite has been proven successful. It's been studied by the biggest universities, and it's trademarked because it works. And then when you look at what we've done within Genesee County, but also my service throughout the state of Michigan and the things I've done even before I announced, these are all what I call service acts of kindness and leadership that go far beyond just lip service.
In this race, there is some competition in the primary as well as in November. Why should the voters pick you?
Well, there's only one other option in the Democratic primary, and that's the Secretary of State. And I've said before that, you know, she's not an opponent, she's an option, but they've been there for a couple of terms and people are looking for something different. I bring a different energy, a different inspiration, a different background. Nobody running for governor on any of these levels doesn't get to this point without doing something that's monumental and it's certainly worthwhile. But coming from this area, this community with a background, plus the style that I communicate with and the amount of inroads that I built throughout these last 33 years, those things matter. And I tap into people's emotion and I'm able to bring people together and lead in a most unique way. And as I said before, if you can do it in Flint, Michigan, you can do it anywhere in the state and the country. And, you know, I'm just a different Democrat. I'm a working class Democrat that can, you know, understand the difference of we're not always going to agree on things, but, you know, we can work together and get a lot done. And that's what makes it unique. And I think people are hungry for something completely different.
So if voters want more information about you and your campaign, where can they go?
So first of all, I always think social media is the best. So you can just Google Sheriff Chris Swanson, Swanson for governor, and just go deep dive in the things that we do. I reach, 3, 4 million people a month on social media. It's raw, it's not scripted, it's authentic, it's real. That's why I want you to know is who this guy is. But on the official site, swansonfrommichigan.com, and that'll tell you all that you need and all that you want. And worst case scenario, just reach out and we'll reach back out to you. I'm very personal and I love connecting with people.
Perfect. Well, thank you for taking the time to talk with us today.
You got it. Take care.